What's going on, guys? T-Lake here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my latest pickup, my addition. I picked up a Panerai watch. If you're not familiar with the brand Panerai, they do some really phenomenal work. They're really known for their extra water resistant watches that are very preferred for diving. The way that they seal the tops is a really intricate process. They had a how it's made episode that's on YouTube if you do want to watch it. Very fascinating. But I'm going to do an unboxing and show you some of the things and details that I love about it.
Alright guys, so here it is. This is about as top down as I can get it. So it comes in this really nice wood container. Swivels up. Kind of reminds me of the Audemars one, except you've got official Panerai. Oh, look at your boy right there. There. And inside, you have this like dual dust bag, so you got to pull one over to the other. And oh my god, the watch was stolen. So the nice thing about Panerai is they're very easy to swap bracelets out. You can get a lot of different, sorry, I call it bracelets, but straps out in this case. So this is the leather one that it comes. It's basically not been used. And then these are the two tools for either taking off the straps, I assume, but they also haven't been touched. Of course, you guys want to know where the watch is. Let me go grab it. All right, guys, so here it is. You'll notice that the overall size is quite big, almost maybe 42 millimeters. Not quite as big as the Audemars, which is like a fucking brick on your wrist, but this is also quite big. Now, I already do have very large wrists. I don't know, is that evident from the camera? Is that a thing? I'll just give you a look. So on my wrist, it's fine, but if you're a little bit more petite, you'd probably want to go with a smaller watch face because this thing will literally dominate your entire wrist for that reason. So they do make some more slimmed out models, but for me, knowing that I like the Audemars and that it looks fine on my wrist, I really wanted to get this model. They have a really unique process for all the hands here, so that illuminated process, it really catches the light. Like this, I'll show you the glow in a second, but it shines so brilliantly. One of the signature things is this crown protector, so you snap it off. See how it pushes down on the crown right there? You snap it off, and to set it, you'd pull this out once to do the date, twice to do the date. And you might be wondering why this hand's not moving. This hand's just used for diving, and this is actually the second hand. So that's that sweeping motion here. This one's not going to move at all. And guess what? It tells time just fine. See the side? This was recently polished. The back, the clasp was a little difficult to figure out for a second because you want to almost put this band over the back of the clasp, and you can't do that, so that was just difficult for me to figure out. And I had to loosen it. Talking about big wrists, I had to put it down pretty much all the way to the end in order for it to fit comfortably without this pushing up against me, which I thought would be painful, and it's not. Comes together like that, and I have the diver strap on it similar to the Audemars. Got Efficient written right there, and let me show you the glow really quick. All right, so this is in full daylight, you can see. Let me try to shield some of the light, but this is after literally like 2 seconds. So very brilliantly illuminated, and that's another thing that's very signature about this piece. Used, maybe you can find for $5,100, $5,400 would be around the price to pay. I went through a friend that had worn this one time and got it polished for me. I got it for a great price, around $4,600 with complete everything, so that was a steal. Panerai is pretty underrated. A lot of people go for the Rolex route. Depending on the price you get them for, they hold their value really well too. So if you're someone like me that downsized and still has some sneakers to sell, but sold a lot of sneakers, and you want to convert it into something that's a little easier that you can still collect and love and enjoy like sneakers, I highly recommend this. Had no issues with it. Been wearing it pretty much all this past week and just love how it looks and sits. So hopefully you enjoyed this review. If you're looking to find them, I'll link some places down below in the description where you can get them. And again, try to stay within that price target depending on how complete they are with everything and overall condition. So T-Blake signing out. Peace, guys.